Get to see and learn more trends and what is out there and network with other chefs because we're still quite a small industry in South Africa, but we're growing very rapidly and it's a beautiful thing to see, and we have to help each other and grow together within the industry.
And that young chef is one of the 52 participants who took part in the Chef of the Year competition, which took place yesterday here in La Lucia in Durban. Joining us right now from Unilever Food Solutions is the Managing Director and the Executive Chef, who are about to tell us more about why they choose to contribute to the industry the way that they do. Craig Elliott and Michelle Mellis, good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Craig, tell us what's in it for Unilever Food Solutions to host this competition, which is now in its 40th year.
Well, you know what, we always want to, as a company, give back to the industry, and we make products for the chefs, by chefs, for chefs, and yeah, it's professional ingredients, and it's for highly skilled chefs, and we want to continue what we're doing, and we've started 40 years ago.
Michelle Mellis, how have you seen this competition have an impact on the industry?
Well, if we look back to the history of this competition, then you can have a real sense of how much we had an impact in the industry. All the big names today, you look back 30 years, 40 years, 20 years, they have, the first time their names came out was winning this competition. You know, I saw even yesterday some of the chefs that were here for the finals, they were being poached by, executive chefs from really top restaurants. So their names get out there and they inspire other people. You know, the guy that won here yesterday, Jermaine, and he was talking to you before, said he was looking to them and said, I want to be there one day. And that, brings the desire to improve and make a difference.
Speak to us about the process of the competition leading up to yesterday's finals.
Well, basically, you've got to enter. You can either enter online or manually. Send your entry form in, and then we look at the entries, etc., and then we choose our finalists, and then we go into a regional competition, which is then done in Joburg, Cape Town, and Durban, and then we take the winners of that go into the finals, and then we have the finals, which was yesterday.
So how have you seen this competition impact on your brand?
Well, we have to understand that food, the culinary world, is not only about the functionality of the products. This is very important, but it's also a lot to do with inspiration. So it's a lot to do with your reputation and how much can you take your products to the next level. How can you inspire that? And this kind of competition, it's very inspirational to our own team, to our products. And when we go out in the industry, people say, well, these are the food solutions people. Look what they can do. And that motivates us. That's bringing that extra energy back into the business.
So, Craig, as an experienced chef, looking at these young competitors in the competition, how do you think it would have affected you if you were in their position all those many years ago?
Well, if I look at the world we live in, it's becoming very busy. Staff is expensive, etc. The convenience products, there is a market for it. We're not trying to take the skills away from the chefs at all. In the beginning, I couldn't understand it. But you can see now, when it comes to waste, etc., energy saving, our products have a purpose, and we will drive that for the next 100 years.
Mr. MD, give us a sense of how much. Give us a sense of how much Unilever spends on this competition. What goes into it? Logistics.
Well, this is but certainly the most important day for Unilever Food Solutions every year. And just to give you a sense, just for the finals, I'm not talking about the regionals or anything else, we move about 80 people around the country just for the finals. That includes judges, because we use the best judges out in the industry. They have international accreditations, so it's big names, and we want to have the best for this. So this is the logistics. We have our building here. We have 5 kitchens running simultaneously on that, all the hub there area. So this whole building that we have 1,500 people working here stops for a day just to be around of this event. And these are the big things. We had more than 30 countries looking at it live yesterday. Those things make us proud, and we are going from South Africa to the world. So that's the kind of thing we do.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for your time.
Good.
Thank you.
The man in black is Michelle Mellis, and he's a managing director, and the chef is executive chef at Unilever Food Solutions, and his name is Craig Elliott. We now cross to an ad break.